Hello and welcome to a morning yoga for the lower back. We will warm up this area, relieve tension, and strengthen the muscles around the area so that we're not compensating for it all day. I know so many people have pain and even injuries in this area. I have, and these are the poses and the strengthening exercises I use to get back on the right track. So roll out your mat, put on something comfortable, and let's get to it. We will begin this practice laying on your back in Shavasana. The legs are out long, arms are resting at your side. Grounding into your mat and welcoming in the day. On your next breath in, hug your left knee into the chest. Find some gentle movement here, drawing the knee from the left to the right side of the body. Taking our figure 4 stretch next. Your right foot comes to the mat and we place our left foot on top of our right thigh. Palms clasp behind the right thigh or shin, and we draw it in deeper towards our chest. Keep the hips grounded. Relax through your shoulders. You're here for one more cycle of breath. Repeating that sequence on the other side. Hug your right leg into your chest. And you can find some movement if that felt good. Giving your hip crease a little massage. Next, your left foot meets the mat. Right foot rests on top of your left thigh. Work on drawing your knee away from you. Over time, this will become easier and easier. And you can clasp your palms behind your left thigh or shin and draw it in towards you. Remember to relax in your shoulders. And we all have a tendency to draw our shoulders up towards our ears. I know I do anyway. So if you can make a mental note to check in with that throughout the day, probably be a really good thing. Last breath here. Maybe finding a little extra depth on your exhale. And release. Great job. On your next inhale, hug both knees into the chest. And as you exhale, let your knees fall to the left side of the mat. One cycle of breath here. Inhale back to center. And exhale lower to the right side. One cycle of breath. Inhale brings you back to neutral. And exhale, let them fall to the left side of the mat again. Staying here a little longer this time. Feel free to take any twist variation you like. Stacking the knees or twisting the right leg over the left. Bring the legs back to neutral. When you're ready, let them fall to the other side, taking any variation you like. Legs come back up. Now we'll go through a few glute bridges to activate our glutes and core. Remember to not move your neck when we are in the next few poses. Soles of both the feet meet the mat about hip width apart. Extend your arms along the floor beside you. Your fingertips should just be able to meet your heels. Actively draw your knees towards each other as we draw our hips to the sky. Engaging your glutes and core, neck remains neutral. Nice long spine. We're not trying to raise your hips as high as we can just yet. And lower back down. Inhale up. And exhale lower. Inhale up. Exhale lower. Inhale, this time stay up and we'll pull 6 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Good. Lower back down. Tucking your shoulders underneath you as we lift up. Now we can draw the hips as high as we can. Palms can clasp underneath you if you'd like, finding a little back bend here. Option to come to the tiptoes. Last breath. Slowly lower yourself back down. Beautiful job. I assure you your lower back will thank you for activating your glutes and your core in the morning, so it's not compensating. And make your way into an all fours position. Shoulders are over wrists, hips over knees. Your gaze is facing down towards the mat in order to maintain a nice long spine. We will take a few cat-cows. As you inhale, drop your belly button towards the mat. Chest opens, maybe you look up. Exhale around the spine, lifting up out of the palms as you do. Inhale, drop your belly towards the mat. And exhale round. Inhale. And exhale. Now finding some more fluid movement, really rolling the torso. Or looking back on the left and the right side. Close your eyes and just move your body in any way it's asking for here. Last few breaths. Very good. Coming back to a neutral spine, gazing down. Extend your left leg out long behind you, drawing the belly button to the spine. Left glute is firing. If you feel stable here and you want to add on, you can take your right arm out long. Core is engaged. Don't let your lower back sag. Last few breaths. We got this. Right palm touches back down, setting up for pigeon. Left knee to the left side of the mat and left foot falls anywhere on the right side of the mat. That can be very close to your hips or closer to your right palm. Doesn't matter at all. Prioritize your hips being centered. Take any adjustments you need. And when you're ready, closing down the eyes. Take this moment for some deep relaxation as we work on finding stillness. Slowly, we'll lift back up. Making our way back into all fours. Let's repeat that on the other side. Extend your right leg out this time. Breathe here. Long neutral spine, gazing down. Now, only if you feel super stable, you can extend the left arm out long. Keep your hips parallel to the floor. One more breath here. Very good. Left palm touches back down. Taking our pigeon pose, right knee to the right side of the mat, right foot to the left side of the mat. Center the hips. You may need to walk the back leg out. Finding your shape. Fold forward. Trying to find a few moments of deep relaxation as we breathe deeply. Final breath. Beautiful. Pressing into the palms, lifting out of the pose, making our way into our all fours position, and come to lay on your belly. Forearms, palms, and tops of your feet are grounding into the floor. Check to make sure your elbows are under your shoulders. Think of opening your chest and drawing your heart forward while subtly drawing your pelvic bone towards the floor. Your drishti or gaze is out long. Breathe into this shape. We are here for one more breath. Good. Lower yourself down, then press into the palms and make your way back to a narrow leg child pose. Knees together, arms alongside you. Close down the eyes. This version of child's pose offers a gentle rounding of our spines in the opposite direction of our last pose. Lifting yourself up if you're ready to come out of the practice and come into a comfortable seated position. Closing our practice with one breath together. Inhale, reach the arms up, and exhale through heart center. Have a wonderful day. Namaste.